This is Fanny Bodega reporting. We're on site with some of the most revered men and women alive. Justina and Lyle are two people who do not fear death. They spend each day living what they call the American dream, but what most would call the American nightmare. Follow me as I take you into the lives of deadly animal survivalists and safarists in this week's episode of Wild, yet somewhat spectacular based on an audience opinion. So, how did you first get started doing this animal handling?
I was born into this life. In fact, when I was just 3 months old, I was stung by a mosquito that was twice my size. I swelled up so much that my arms and legs were sucked inside my body. I started just swelling up. I looked like a little potato sack. It was horrible. I turned 50 shades of swollen. In fact, it was so bad that it started to cut off my breathing, and I just kept taking these breaths in, but never letting them out. I was floating in the air by the time the ambulance arrived. The swelling eventually went down, but my desire to be around animals and confront them certainly did not.
I don't recall that happening. In fact, Justina found this job while working as an animal product tester at a nuclear plant. I found it on Craigslist.
You seem off-putting.
I haven't eaten that since I was a child.
Off-putting, not pudding. I don't care about your diet.
Well, then maybe I don't care about answering your questions.
Tell me what you normally experience when you wake up in the morning and prepare to go to work. How do you feel?
It's so hard. I mean, sometimes 3 men go into the water, but only 1 man come out.
We've never actually gone into any water. So, I don't know what she's talking about there. Another thing is, there's only 2 of us. So 3 men, impossible. Why are you even interviewing her anyway?
And then, the croc was a spinning and a swirling, and Lyle just kept yelling, "Shoot him! Shoot him!" But I couldn't do it. The fear was just too great.
What she's referring to there is when she dropped one of her crocs in the toilet while we were watching an episode of Swamp People.
I feel brave compared to that pansy of a man I've been paired up with.
Pansy? Did she just call me a pansy? You better watch yourself. I work out.
Did it bother him when I called him pansy? He hates it when I call him a pansy.
Pansy, I don't know what she's talking about. I work out, man. Mama didn't raise no pansy.
So, what's the most dangerous situation you've ever been in?
That's tough. All right. It was late in the night. Jungle conditions. Temperatures were below 0. We were attacked by wild boars. I can't believe I'm sitting here alive.
It was June. The temperature was about 65 degrees. And the herd of wild boar, they were a herd of puppies that had got away from a local breeder. I think we were almost licked to death.
Blood was everywhere.
Justina fell on her side where she carries her ketchup packets. They exploded, which she thought she was bleeding out. But of course, made the puppies lick her more.
Canines had to lick my wounds.
I can't believe you're even going to publish this interview. We work for PetSmart, for heaven's sakes.
You gotta believe me. I never exaggerate.
She sits on a throne of lies. She smells like beef and cheese.
I love my job, but this is not for everybody. One has got to have a strong stomach.
Yeah, we scoop a lot of poop.
One cannot fear death. But most importantly, you just gotta survive.
I just try to survive until lunch break so I can get away from that weirdo.
O'er the land of the free.
you going? Just PetSmart. This is Stand Up Bodega. We work hard to get you the news, only to confuse you more.
We work hard to give you the news, only to confuse you even more.